Thanks a lot, Bruce. 820. Busy moms and dads often put their relationship last, but Valentine's Day is a perfect time to rekindle the romance. Millennium Mom author Joanna Zucker is here with some tips just in time for this romantic holiday. How you doing, Joanna?
I'm good, thanks.
This is something that you're pretty good at. You just had a getaway, right, with your husband, or you're about
We're
to have
about
one?
to, yes.
Good
Valentine's
for you.
weekend.
That's awesome. Now, the first tip that you have is just simply talking to one another. That is a thing that goes by the wayside a lot, doesn't it?
Every day you're in the midst of work and getting things done, but just find a time that's okay for you and your husband, be it coffee after dinner, maybe you drive together in the commute, but find that 15 minutes to be the best friend that you're supposed to be to your husband and share all those
That's
details.
a really nice one. You also say that you should say thank you to each other and compliment each other, and that's a thing that gets forgotten a lot too.
Exactly. When you are going through the daily life, it's so easy to forget why you fell in love with this person. And when they're doing something great for you or for the children, just say thank you. It puts you in a great mood and often creates that romance that you need.
You do it at work all the time.
Exactly.
You need to do it at home too. Don't forget about your husband. Now, I like this one because, you know, all the time as moms and you're at work and your house isn't clean, and a lot of times he's just sort of in the background, right?
Yeah. When you go through childbirth, a lot happens to your body between being pregnant, giving birth. If you choose to breastfeed, there's a lot of hormone changes, and often, frankly, you're just not in the mood. You're exhausted. And my rule is just don't forget about your husband, because he hasn't gone through all that. And he is in the mood, and you just have to make time to be intimate.
Yeah. Date night is another important tip.
Very important. There's some important things for date night. First, figure out what you can afford and what you're comfortable with leaving the children. Is it every week? Is it every other week? Once a month? If it's every week, get a sitter and put her on retainer. The kids will be comfortable with that person, and every Saturday night know that that's who you're going to have. If not, look at your calendar ahead of time and choose those date nights that you're going to go out and make sure you have the sitter. Get her 30 minutes early. This is for the woman, so you can get ready in peace and quiet, and that she's there with the kids, and you can get dolled up for the night out.
Now, get away together. Sometimes financially that might be hard to do too. So what's your advice?
My advice is, even if it's at a cheap hotel a mile away, take the time to just go away, call in a favor of the neighbor, play it back to them a month later, but just take the time to make sure you have a chunk of time with your husband that's uninterrupted.
And you have one last tip that's for guys.
For guys. You know, surprise her every now and then. While Valentine's Day is a great time to get flowers, it's even better 3 weeks ago when it's not on every desk at work. You look like the great husband. If you have a hard time surprising her, ask her to make a list for you of just presents or gifts that she would like, from very inexpensive to her ultimate wish list, so you have something to refer to. So on the birthday, on the anniversary, all those special occasions, you can turn to that list and get her something that's just going to wow her.
Oh, that's a great idea. Now, you can find more tips like these in Joanna's book. It's called Millennium Mom. It's the same name as her website, millenniummom.com, and we have a link to her website at fox19.com, and she'll be back in a couple of weeks. Thanks, Joanna. Those were good ones.
Thanks.
Happy Valentine's Day.
Likewise.
Have fun on your getaway.
Thank you very much.
We'll be back.